Translations, Lesson 2.2. Definitions. Transformations. It is a change that occurs that maps or moves a shape in a specific direction onto an image. These are translations, rotations, reflections, and dilations. Pre-image. The position of the shape before the change is made. That's your original shape before you do any movements with it. Image. The position of the shape after the change is made. So let's say we had a triangle that we had named ABC, and then we moved it, maybe we slid it by translating it, and then we would make triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So the image will always have the prime marks. The pre-image or the original will just have the letters. And a translation is a transformation that slides. So translations is what we're going to concentrate on. You slide a shape up, down, right, left, or all of the above. The notations you use can be done with numbers as well as pictures. So let's say I had an image at the coordinates 3, 2. This is going to be a triangle. And then I had another one at 4, 4. And my last coordinate pair was 1, 7. So all my x's are going to have to be added by 2. All coordinate pairs are xy, xy, and xy. So every x has to add 2. So 3 plus 2 gets me 5. 4 plus 2 gets me 6. 1 plus 2 gets me 3. So I've changed all my x coordinates. Now my y's are going to have to subtract 3. That's okay. Use your calculator if we get into negative numbers. 2 minus 3 is -1. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So you just translated a figure without using pictures. You can do it with notations. So let's decide whether the blue figure is a translation of the red. Be careful how it's worded. Is the blue a translation of the red? In other words, was red translated to become the blue? Did we slide the red to become the blue? It is a slide. It kept its same shape, same size, and the way it was facing. Is the blue a translation of the red? Did we slide the red to become the blue? The blue is a turn. We had to turn the red to become the blue. So the blue figure is not a translation. We'll do it later on. That's called a rotation. So we're going to use some pictures and some numbers. Translate the red triangle 3 units right and 3 units down. So if we're going right, that means we're going to be moving on the x-axis. And since we're going up or down, we'll be moving on the y-axis. So we want to translate our figure 3 to the right and then 3 down. So take each vertex and move it 3 to the right, 3 down, B prime. C, 3 to the right, 3 down is now C prime. A, 3 to the right, 3 down, becomes A prime. Same letters, but now the image has the prime marks. The coordinates of our new image are 1, -2, 5, 2, and 4, -1. So we have the vertices of a square that are 1, -2, 3, -2, 3, -4, and 1, -4. We're going to draw the figure and its image after a translation of 4 units left, 6 units up. So 4 left means we're going to be on the x because our x-axis runs left and right, and 6 up will be on our y-axis because y-axis goes up or down. So we're going to put them in a list. There are our vertices, our angle, where our points are. It told us we're going to move left. And if we're moving from a point going left, we are going into negative territory. So that's why they have chosen to subtract 4. If we're going up on the y-axis, that means we're adding. So we're going to be adding 6 to each. So they took 1 minus 4, -2 plus 6. 3 minus 4, -2 plus 6. Same thing as we did on the first slide, just looks different. They did it horizontally, we did it up and down. So our new coordinates, after we've done our adding on our x's and our subtracting on our x's and our adding on our y's. So there's our picture. Here is the original. We moved it left and then up. Let's see if they're right. We had to go 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's A prime. Starting with B. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up gets us B prime. So perfect job for them. That's the end of section 2.2.